marks the start of Water Collective, starting a new chapter in clean water to forever change injustice that millions have faced from water that doesn't last.
I ventured into water because what I was seeing is that with any poverty-related problem, if you don't have water at the base, you will never get anything else done. If you don't have clean water, you can't give students proper education because they're in class and they're very thirsty, or they're getting sick from the water that they're drinking, so they can't have good education. You can't bring electricity to a community if you don't have clean water to feed the workers. You can't have good health or a health clinic if you don't have clean water to wash people's wounds with. So I was seeing that every single problem comes back to water. So clean water was something that I'm passionate about and I knew was where I wanted to start my journey with. Water crisis in sub-Saharan Africa is very, very dangerous and awful. It's something that you're in these rural areas, and there some of these places are like 20-30 miles away from the nearest city. They really can't get bottled water just delivered to them because it's too expensive. They have to drink the water that nature provides to them, and this water has typhoid, it has cholera, like worms. It just has so much bad bacteria, and it's really heartbreaking because there are some villages that I've visited since 2011. Like some of these villages I've visited every year, and I see how they grow, and it's horrible because a lot of these families that you talk to, they always lose at least one newborn. And for a village of 7,000 people to have every single family lose a child because of the water is horrible. It's really horrible. So the situation there, it needs immediate assistance. We need to help as much as we can. The situation in India is different in the sense that it's a different type of virus. So like in India, their biggest problem is that the water is polluted by toxic chemicals. So they have arsenic in their water. They have all these viruses that need heavy filtration. So the water crisis is different for all of these communities, which is why we talk about like Water Collective. Whenever we work with a community, we make sure the solution's customized, because a solution for India is going to be very different for a solution with Cameroon because they have different bacteria in their water. So yeah, the crisis is a big one, and it's even bigger when we talk about like these projects that break. So you have a crisis where almost 1 billion people don't have water, and then in the past 20 years, more than 70 billion people live with a broken water project. So this number is getting bigger and bigger. So this is a crisis that needs help immediately.
20 minutes of them taking it out of this. We're gonna smell it. It smells like there's iron in there.
Yeah, a lot of metals.
A lot of metal. So this water actually turns yellow after 20 minutes. So imagine drinking this water, all the students in the school that drink this water, and it actually turns yellow inside of their stomachs.
Yeah.
And it makes them very, very sick.
The kids get sick at least 10 to 12 times a year from drinking this water, have a lot of stomach problems and ailments, and are out 2 to 3 times a week from it. When we started the organization, one thing we didn't want to do is that we didn't want to grow in a way that wasn't authentic. Like we wanted to grow people to people, because you'll see with a lot of NGOs is that they kind of start their work wherever the data tells them people are poorest. And that was something that we didn't want to do. We wanted to work with the community that invited us to work with them. So we started in Cameroon because we were invited by a chief's son to work with him to help bring water to his community. So that has always been our philosophy. Like, we want to grow through the people who want to see water in their community. We want to help them, you know, achieve their goal. It's not about us. It's about helping the communities that want water in their water. You know, let's help them reach their goal. So we've grown organically, where we will actually work with communities that invite us to work with them. So that's how we've grown in Cameroon in the past 5 years. And even in India, we actually went to India because we were invited by a woman who grew up in that area. So yeah, it's always been an organic growth for us.
Cheers.
Hello.